What's going on, guys? How you doing? This is EJ Uno, guys, coming back again, guys, with another great video. Guys, we are going to be talking about the Google Pixel 9a, the budget-friendly to the 9a series of Google Pixels. And guys, even though I don't have this in my hand, I think I'm going to end up reviewing this device if you guys want me to. And I like this because the Google Pixels that I see out there that I really want to get my hands on, I kind of wait for the price to go down on Google Pixels. But it seemed like the Google Pixel phones have been keeping their price range up where it needs to be, because by the time the 9a comes down, the Google Pixels usually have like lost value in the past. But I guess it's a good thing that they have stood on their value of their phones, because that means they're getting more notice by people and people wanting them. And that means something good for them, but it means something for people who are used to like getting Google Pixel and the price going down and getting them cheap. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Now they're becoming popular. Basically, that's what it is. They're becoming popular, which is a good thing for Google, because I only want the best because I'm an Android person. So hey, and that just shows you more people are getting Google or getting Android phones than iPhone, or it might be matched up, but it's good. But that's just me doing the math when it comes to phones, because by the time it gets to a 9a, Google Pixel has already dropped their phone with dropped it down to like $100 or $100 to $200 less, but they've been keeping up their price, which is really good. But let's get into talking about this 9a that's coming out. So this is supposed to be released in April, next month in April. This video is in March, so it's going to be done in April. Now this is going to be at a 6.3 inch screen. It is going to have a 1080 by 2424 pixels. Now that 2424 kind of throws me off, because they added more resolution to the phone, which is great. It will have a main sensor camera for 48 megapixels. It will have 8 gigabytes of RAM with the Google processor G4. It will have a big battery for 51 milliamp battery, so that's good. 51,000 milliamp battery, that's good. And it will come with Android 15, 7 years of major updates, 128 to 256 gigabytes of storage, no SD card slot. And getting into it, it will have IP68, so that is really good. It will have a front glass of Gorilla Glass and a frame of plastic. It will have a display of a POLED HDR 120 refresh rate. It will have always on display, which is really good. It will, like I said, won't have a SD card slot, but you can get this in 128 gigabyte with 8 gigabytes of RAM, or 256 with 8 gigabytes of RAM. I don't know if it has RAM boost. I hope it does, but I'm not sure. I haven't ever. I'm trying to see if I just had a Google Pixel phone. I'm trying to see if I have RAM boost on it. I'm not sure. I got to check into that. Another thing, okay, for the camera wise, it'll be 48, like I said, main camera, and I'll have a 13 megapixel second camera with ultra wide. It will have a 13 megapixel front facing camera, which is good. It will have stereo speakers, which is that's really good. I can't wait to see how loud that phone really is. And it will have an under display fingerprint sensor. So they're bringing they're bringing a good battery to it. They're keeping the IP68, keeping the under display fingerprint sensor. I don't know if it's face unlock. I think all the Google Pixels after the 6 Pro was face unlock. So I think that's what they'll be keeping. It will have wireless charging. It will have wired and wireless charging and bypass charging with limited of 80%. Okay, option enable. Okay, so that's cool. That's cool. And the colors that this phone will come in, which is some great colors, in my opinion. They will have let me see if I can get these colors down. It will be in black, look like off-white silver, pink and baby blue. That's basically. I mean, they have different names from it from what I heard on YouTube, but that's basically the colors: baby blue, black, silver, and pink. So you can't lose with that. One thing I'm kind of bummed about is the camera bump, which maybe it's not a bad thing, but it's just I would have liked it. I guess a lot of people. I don't know how people feel about the bumps. I feel like I like the camera bump. It just makes me feel more of modern to everybody else. It feels like I feel like when the camera bump came along, I was like, ugh. But you came accustomed to it. So it's kind of like you took it away, kind of made me feel like I'm like backtracking. But hey, they made the iPhone 16e, so you know it is what it is. But Apple seemed like, they took a good approach on this. This looks awesome though. I really do like this. I think this is going to be a good seller. It is a rounded off type of phone, which is cool. Not a box phone like Samsung and all that, but I think it's pretty cool. I think it's really, really awesome. So yeah, guys. So that's all I have to say about this. So I can't, I can't wait to see the rest of this and how it comes out. And, can't wait for it to hit stores. So like I said, this is coming out in April of next month. And I think the price range is at $499. I think this is going to be a $499 price range phone. So tell me what you think about that. Of course, like I said, I think Pixels is coming up from long years of waiting. I think instead of being the underdog, they're going to be the top dog. So I really believe that Google is going to start doing that. So that's just a future far-fetched idea that I think that they have, that they're going to be on top maybe one day. I believe. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and I'll be back with more.